friends, happy Sunday, let's chat.
Have some faith with it, you can call the shots. And every Sunday, you can have a coffee talk. Live with no limits, love is all we got. And every Sunday, you should have a coffee talk. Have some faith with it, you can call the shots. And every Sunday, you can have a coffee talk.
Today I have my first special guest, and he's one that's typically behind the camera as a incredibly talented music video director. So I am honored to have him on camera today, Robbie T. Films!
What's going on, guys?
How are you?
Good. Good to be here. Good to be here.
I'll tell everyone about yourself a little bit.
So, well, my name isn't actually Robbie T. Films. My name is Bobby Gendron, but a lot of people call me Robbie T because I do run my own photo and video production company called Robbie T. Films. And I've been doing that for the last like 4 years, part-time, and now I'm doing it full-time. I'm also the video director for JZAC and the rest of the Tribe Entertainment, so that's another thing. Any videos that you really see by them are videos that I've done, so.
I was actually going to link a couple of my favorite ones that you've done to give like an example of your work, so check the description. So what inspires Robbie T. Films?
What inspires me? Lots of things.
Yeah.
You know, other creative people, other, you know, directors, other, you know, movies, just things, you know, that I see on a daily basis, you know, like friends, you know, like especially, you know, the boys and stuff like that. We all bounce ideas off of each other. Like that's a lot of the times how we come up with, you know, the ideas for the videos is, you know, we just kind of sit down and, you know, we just like kind of just spitball things back and forth.
Yeah.
And
teamwork makes the dream work.
yeah, you know, definitely a lot of different things that inspire me to kind of do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I guess those things would kind of inspire more like of the work that I make, but like
what inspired Bobby then?
Yeah, what inspires me, I don't know. I think one of the best things that anybody can do is try to be your own inspiration. Obviously be inspired by other people and stuff like that, and try to, you know, take things that might have worked for somebody and or do things that might have worked for somebody and try them. But I feel like being your own inspiration is kind of key to kind of building who you are and who you want to be, because, you know, like I was just saying, anybody can be inspired by anything, but to kind of be who you want to be, you have to be like inspired by yourself to go and do, you know, that. You know, you have to want to do that. You know, you can't just want to do it because you see someone else doing it, you know, and, you know, the benefits that they get from it, that, you know, you genuinely have to want to do, you know, what you do. And I think that's something else actually that, you know, inspires me to kind of keep going, is just you know, wanting to do this for myself, wanting just, this is something I love to do. And, you know, when you find something you love to do, it's just, it's like a whole different, you know, ball game. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel like work and stuff like that. And when you find something you do, that's like, I feel like when you can do your best work, you know, is your greatest work is when you're driven and you're passionate about something.
Right, yeah. And like, the only one holding you back is you.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's something we talk about a lot.
Yeah, I think that does make a lot of sense, because at the end of the day, it is your life, and you have to live it the way that you want it to. And the only way you're going to live it properly is if, like, you do inspire yourself.
Right.
So, again, the only one that holds you back is you. To, like, achieve everything that you want. And, like, I admire that you're going for the filmmaking full time, like, with the whole fancy new camera you got.
Yeah, and, like, that's, you know, to be, like, in a lot of cases in life, I think for people to really be the person that like when you're a kid and you have dreams and stuff like that, like, you know, a lot of them are like crazy dreams, but like as you grow older,
I want to be an astronaut.
right.
Like,
But as you grow older and you start to have these, you know, bigger dreams and dreams that, you know, actually seem more like something you can accomplish, I feel like a lot of people just don't take the chance to go and chase after something like that because people are so scared to fail that they're not even willing to give, you know, people come up with a million reasons like why they should not do so, or why they can't do that thing, you know what I'm saying? And like really you just gotta find this one good reason why you should, and just kind of like let it drive you. You know, you gotta like working full time like in freelance video and photo, like a lot of people know, like, you know, like people book shoots and stuff like that, but you know, like weather plays, you know, a factor, you know, like people something might happen with on the client's end or whatever, you know, things can, so like money doesn't, you know, it can be, you know, sporadic at times and stuff like that, and you know, there might be times, especially during the winter, when people don't want to be outside as much or stuff like that, and they want to wait, and so you gotta wait, but like it's just you have to be willing to kind of like take a leap when you can't really like see the other side.
So many people have such a negative relationship with failure, but like that's how you ultimately learn. Like you figure out your weaknesses and whatnot, and then if you take it as like a lesson instead of like an L.
Yeah. I know that Michael Jordan actually said the reason he was successful was because he failed over and over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan didn't start slam and dunk from the free throw line, you know, at 10 years old. You know, nobody was the best at anything until, you know, they gave it a chance. And
because it can feel so personal, like especially with what you do, you are your job. Right. Like the failure aspect of it, like if you don't achieve exactly what you were expecting to, it's an off-putting thing, like feeling to feel failure when you have such a negative relationship with it. So then you're just like, oh, I'm not good enough, I can't keep going, like I'm not meant to do this. But like if it is truly your passion, you have to be the one to drive yourself to do it.
Exactly. And like the failures are not like the only true failures is when you give up. That's the only true like life.
An affirmation that says that. I can see it right now. It's a second one in, second one down.
Yeah.
Well, you only fail when you only lose when you give up.
That is truly the just like most truthful statement like ever, because you need to use your you need to not look at it as a failure and just look at it as like, you know, a learning experience or
a lesson,
whatever it is, because I can't tell you how many times in the last 4 years things have not gone my way, or I've lost money, or I've dealt with, you know, people who just, you know, were just kind of difficult to deal with, I'll just say. And I absolutely had points where like I didn't know if this was what I wanted to do anymore and stuff like that, but I literally started out shooting with my sister's AA battery powered digital camera, shooting vlogs
from the bottom.
Yeah, shooting vlogs for my buddies Q and Julian and Scott and stuff like that in the studio, and like it just, my buddy Q kept pushing me to, you know, shoot videos or shoot music videos. Like it just, as soon as I figured it out, it just kind of took off, and like I've just had so many different, you know, like waiting to get cameras, or like my camera breaking and then having to go back to using the one that I was using. Like there's always setbacks, but to watch where I came from, where the first year I was doing this, I literally would shoot videos for free. I told everybody I'll shoot the first one for free, and then the next one you do, you're gonna pay me. and I got so many people, but I didn't care if the people were just going to use me for one free video because that was my chance to get better. And I knew that if I could just get better, then people would want to come back.
Yeah.
And like, so just to watch the hard work kind of pay off over this last 4 years, like when you watch that, when you physically watch your life change because of something that you're doing, it's just like hard to see yourself not doing it anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's hard. And so that's why, you know, this is, you know, this is what I'm choosing to do. You know what I'm saying? I would prefer to be happy. And then there's, you know, if by some chance, you know, you're some old guy still running around doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta succumb to the, you know, real world and do whatever. Like, there's victory in knowing that you tried. You know, the people who never try are just always the ones that are gonna just never have known what really could have been, you know, so.
It's like, I'd rather live a life of oh wells than what ifs.
Yep.
Because that way you experience a more like whole true life if you actually like go ahead and do things. Like me making the jump to do this channel. I remember when Nick Cheeks brought it up, he was just like, he was saying that I should never give up the Snap stories, and then he was just like, you should start a YouTube channel. I was just like,
yeah, and see, like, that's, and if you just like keep, I'm telling you, like, this, if, as long as you try, there's no way that you somehow can't sort of succeed.
Right.
Maybe you don't get to like that crazy point that you like always had dreamed of, but like if you try, you will get further than you really honestly.
You don't know.
Like when I graduated high school, music video directing was nothing in the realm of anything that I was doing.
Oh right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like to just have literally didn't go to school for it, just have done this all on my own, like it just means like that much more. So like, and anybody can do anything they want. Like you just like I'm telling you, it's everything is so possible. Everything.
Yeah, you just have to believe in yourself, and because I've said it probably like 3 times already, but the only one holding you back is you. Like that could be, put it on a t-shirt, that's my tagline. Like, but it just, especially in your situation, there's so much more pride in how far you've come because again, you are your job.
Right.
Like, I mean, I'm sure you've gotten like assistants here and there, but like for the most part, your work is your work.
Right. Yep.
Just keep hashing away at it, upgrading.
Yep. Just gonna, and that's how it happens. You just never give up.
Yeah.
Never, ever.
Never
In the words of Michael Scott. Never ever give up. It's just so true. So, the whole premise of what I think we were trying to get across, especially me in general, coming onto this show, was just take the chance. Just take the chance. I guarantee you, if you work hard, if you don't just decide, oh yeah, I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna quit my job, and then just give up on the second day, that's not gonna work. If you truly take the chance and take that leap of faith, I'm telling you, it will always work out in your favor. Just believe. Just believe.
Sounds so natural.
Like,
Just
like,
believe.
like Alice.
Like Alice, yes.
Just believe.
Well, I appreciate you coming onto the show.
Appreciate you.
It's been a pleasure.
Yep, no, this was nice.
I appreciate you for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe if you're into this type of thing. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful ass day.
It's rolling, but you don't have to like.
Oh, it's rolling? Wow. You know in High School Musical when they're like, like that's what I like to get the nerves out. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Wow.
You got this.
I'm wasting time on the memory card.
You got this. You know, fuck.
What?
What the fuck was I just saying? I can chop the fuck out of this video.
I know. Like a fucking Iron Chef.
Yep.
And with that,
Have a wonderful ass day.
I thought you wanted me to count down.
No, like if you're gonna do like I didn't know if we were just gonna like cut it
Okay.
and say like I'll catch you.
So, and with that, I hope you have a wonderful life.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you were gonna do the whole thing again.
Have some faith with it. You can call the shots. And every Sunday you can have a coffee talk. Live with no limits. Love is all we got. And every Sunday you should have a coffee talk.